everybody, it's Bill. And I've kind of done something like this before, which is, I say a lot, don't I? But I just kind of figured out how to like get it to the next level. So I'm going to do these little like individual party Italian subs, if you want to call them that. And this is kind of, I'm making my first one just to see how it's really going to work, you know, because my friends are real picky about how I cook. They keep expecting something better. I don't know why. But anyway, so I always start my Italians, I guess, a slice of Genoa salami, a slice of hot cappy, a slice of sandwich pepperoni, and then I took a piece of picante, or sharp provolone, and I tore up the cheese so it wouldn't just like run over the meat, because the cheese slice is bigger than the meat slices. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get this in the oven, and I'm going to show you how we make this really fantastic sub. Alright, so that is a 350-degree oven. And it's going to take as long as it takes me to get the rest of this together. So how do I start? Well, first of all, I got these really great, these are homemade, not my homemade, ciabatta rolls that I got yesterday. They were fresh yesterday. They are just wicked awesome. What I want to do, they're the perfect size, for me they're the perfect size to like basically cut it in half, put half away. Keep these things fresh, man, because they're like my favorite. And as you can see, one knife does not do all. So this is a bread knife. It's really much better for cutting bread. Fresh. And it's funny, I made regular Italians for dinner last night, and I had a whole bunch of leftover, and I'm like, oh, what can I do to make it better? Because I bought a crap ton of meat, and I was like, gotta have some. So, because I'm trying to cut my fingers and not talk to you at the same time, I'm going to cut it in half. Don't have my bread knife. You know me, gotta keep my knives clean. Gosh. Then what I got here is, got me a little Bermuda onion. And I'm using a really, this is a fillet knife, because I'm going to give me some really, really thin, not too thin, slices. And I want to put them on the top half. Hey, stop fighting me. These thin blades really work well for this kind of stuff, but the blade's really sharp. So we want to be careful. You can put as much or as little as you want. I figure 2 slices. Okay, so I guess I have to put another slice in, okay? Just to show you. It's like paper thin. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. I got me a beautiful beefsteak tomato. Actually, I got a couple, but I only need one, right? Once again, I don't want it to overtake, so I want it just thick enough to be just large and in charge, but not too thick. And you gotta get your knife skills on point to do this. Tomato acid is bad for your knives. clean up my workspace because I gotta have a clean workspace. So now what do? I smell something in the oven. Ooh, let me check. Man. Okay, now how do I make this like 100,000 times better? Well, I made fresh pesto for dinner tonight. And I got this big old bowl of pesto and I'm like, gosh, that's a lot of pesto. So what can I do with it? Oh, you just wait and see. I want to put this on the bottom bun. So what's going to happen? Well, that hot, melty cheese and meat and everything good is going to hit this, and that olive oil is just going to spring to life, and that Parmesan cheese is going to melt and just like blow you away, right? So and yes, I'm going to link my pesto so you can see it, but I'm like, oh, so I'm trying to escape. Can't have that. So how can I make it even better? Well, this pesto I make is really all about, you know, like seafood and pasta. And I'm like, how, because I put the pistachios and the basil and the spinach in it. So how can I make it more like routine for a really good Italian hoagie? So I got some roasted red peppers. They're all sliced up. I buy them this way already. Okay. Now we've hit perfection. So what would you call that? Beautiful, right? I mean, doesn't that just, and that pesto smells so good. And those roasted red peppers really are good. You know, if you're freaked out about them, I'm really glad I found this brand that already sliced them, because sometimes I hate trying to pull the whole peppers out of the jar, you know, because the jars aren't very big. But these are some of the best. They really have some good flamed up skin on them. You know, if you don't see a lot of black in the jar, it's like it's not really roasted red pepper. Okay, you want them to be good. I mean, you can make your own. Don't get me wrong, and I do roast peppers all the time, but just for something like this, I want to keep it simple. All right, now I'm going to check the oven once again because my sniffers tell me it's got to be really close. Too much talk, not enough work. All right, so what I need to do, it's not going to stick to the tin foil. I want to start moving around so I can work that cheese off, because it's really hot. Mamma mia. So the one really good thing about heating it up to get that cheese super melted is, once again, we've got that meat really heated. And I like to do that because sometimes, you know, you get a little extra, it just cooks some of the oil, gets some of the liquid out of it. The meat tastes even better. I mean, literally instantly I can smell that pesto just on fire, just like happy as a clam. So now, if you made up a few dozen of those and had your friends over, don't you think they'd be happy? I mean, come on, how can you go wrong? This thing is beautiful. Once again, trying to throw some things out there that I know it's not necessarily ingredients you have on hand, but things you could easily get. If you don't like to use if you don't have access to a bakery that does fresh ciabatta, hey, guess what? Hamburger buns work just as well. You know, it's your friends coming over, right? You know, this is something quick and easy. We're having like rain every weekend, so I'm not doing a whole lot of cooking out, and this is the kind of stuff you can do to, you know, just give something out there that's really good. All right, that being said, I'm going to munch on this. Thank you all. I just passed my 500 subscribers. I appreciate that. And, you know, I'm staying out of YouTube jail, so everything's going good on that. I'm going to have a bunch of recipes coming up that I think you're going to like and enjoy. So just keep watching, keep giving me ideas, keep giving me encouragement. I do appreciate that. I get a lot of comments that are very positive, and that does mean a lot to me. So I want to thank you all. Have a great day. I'll see you next time.